Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, or fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. I am actually on the last chapters, 10, 11, and 12, and I somehow missed chapters 4 through 6, so I will go back in week 4 and I will read those and post on that. And last week I did chapters 7, 8, 9, so sorry about that. But that was a quote by Nelson Mandela out of the book, and I just loved it. I just really loved it, that we are all meant to be bright stars, and that's what God made us to be, and being scared of that is what holds you back. You know you have it within you, but you're scared. And I think all of us are scared to be bigger than we are right now. The ending of the book is really wonderful, and just teaching you how to be the person who doesn't judge people, how to be that person who doesn't cast blame onto others or yourself, how to be a good teacher. And with this Nelson Mandela quote, I think it really helped me understand why we need to present to a large group, why we need to branch out into a larger population, and why that shouldn't scare me, because it's going to be a change, but it's going to be a good change. So I'm glad that I read these last chapters in the book, and that they happened to round everything out for me, so now I'm not freaking out so much about the final presentation that we're having to do. Another thing that really caught my eye reading these last chapters was just the whole blame. If you give blame to like your students' behavior, I know at my school everyone is always saying, it must be a full moon because the kids are acting crazy, or they must need to get outside, or they must know spring break is right around the corner. And that giving that blame to somewhere else, you lose control of that situation. When I have always felt kind of weird about that, but it seems so much easier to go along with what all the other teachers are saying and just say, yeah, it's just the full moon, that's why the kids are bad. It's not because my lessons aren't interesting, or because I have no novelty within my classroom and I'm not paying attention to their needs. It's that there's a full moon, so it does give up control and makes it to where you're not the ownership of what's going on, especially within your classroom, is how I thought about it. So I will ensure that I don't think that way and don't let myself go into the blame game of blaming my students' behavior or the lesson not turning out the way it should on the weather. And not exactly blaming it on myself like I'm a horrible teacher, but just realizing that there's things that I could probably change to ensure that the kids' behavior stays motivated and engaged instead of distracting and bad behavior. So I really appreciated that. And lastly, just creating the framework for how to stay positive and how to stay without blame, and how to just keep reaching for the stars was the end of the book, and just helping you to see those steps, and putting quotes around to help you to remember, and maybe going back through and reviewing, and just doing things to help you remember, because you can slip back into that, but realizing. And when you make mistakes, apologizing. I really appreciated the story where he got upset. He hollered at one of the violin players, and he realized his mistake, and he apologized, and he never did that again, because that apology really does that full circle. It teaches you and just embeds that within you. So I will definitely keep my head up and remember this book. I've really, really appreciated it. So thank you for putting this on our list of things to do. It's been good for us who are coming into week 4, busy, crazy, overwhelmed. It is a settling time for us, and I just appreciate you realizing that this would be something that we would need. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week. See you.